you go. Go to the other seam. Okay.
Hello.
Now go to the other seam. There you go. Ha ha ha. We're figuring it out.
Heck yeah.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely wins the race, right?
Yes.
So we have hot candy ready to go. We have peppermint oil ready to go. I don't know if I'm ready to go though. We've got our table nice and warm. I've been doing some upgrades. I put some new canvas down that has been waxed and wonderful. So without further ado, let's turn this baby off and tap it out and hope I don't get burned. There we go. And you know what I forgot to do before I went live is grab my beverage.
Whoopsie daisy. We'll be right back.
Okay. Well, it's one of those days where I just feel like I always have fur on my tongue because the allergies are horrible here. My allergies are horrible here. So hopefully we have everything warmed up. I forgot to turn on my griddle, which is, I put it in on this counter so y'all could kind of see what I have set up here and kind of how I use it a little bit better. So, fresh towel for my clean hands. All right, shoosh. Now, I need my big spoon. Here's my big spoon, and we're gonna put this right. This is peppermint oil, so I want to put it in the pot because oil doesn't like to mix on the table here. So I'm gonna stand back while that does its thing. There we go. And one of the little hints that I do is I put a little bit of vanilla in my peppermint. It helps kind of take some of that bite out of it. Not much, just a little bit. All right, so grab my... You could probably smell that across the street.
Oh, yeah.
It's hardcore. So I'm going to scrape my paddle off here. There we go. Put this over here. Yeah, that'll wake you up in the morning.
It's like cutting onions.
I think onions would be less flavorful. Are we ready?
Yes. Oh, yes. We're
Okay.
ready.
No, it didn't sizzle. Probably because it's been cooled off. And that's what I forgot to get to. Let's see, roundabout we go. Forgot to grab my rubber scraper. Some people call it a spatula. I have to do this right-handed, so if you want to go to overview, that's really cool how it leaves a trace. We'll try and get as much of it out as we can without scraping the sides too much, because if you scrape the sides and you have crystallized sugar on the sides, then you have crystallized candy, and no one wants that because that candy doesn't sit up. Ask me how I know. All right, I'm going to set that right there. Put that back on the stove, on the cool part of the stove. And then I'm going to take this.
The mic is sounding good.
Good deal.
Things are happening.
We're rolling. I got a little bit behind because I had trying to multitask too many things. Thank you, ADHD. All right, that's good enough. Wait, let's try it this way. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a moment. Okay, and the next thing, we're gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna put my gloves here, and we need some color, just a little bit. And this is super red, so I'll just do maybe 2 good globs. Should be enough. Okay, got too much stuff in this bin because I put the plastic that I used to cover this canvas up when I'm not using it. I put it in here, and now I can't find. Aha, that's why. They got buried under the plastic. So I just use little tongue depressor popsicle stick thingies. And we're just gonna put a little bit of red. There we go. I'll put that over on my plate by the stove. And then I'm going to grab one of my Silpats. I'm going to get this set up because we're going to start moving stuff around. And these 2 go in my Elite Gourmet. This is an extra large electric fry pan, and it's amazing. So let's take this guy and this guy. There we go. Got him clean. There we go. And I actually like, okay, I'm gonna take these 2 and put him there. This might be kind of interesting. Really? He just kissed back together.
The cameras are much more snappy.
Well, we were using that camo for everything. All right. I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Just cheat. These gloves are amazing and wonderful. So I'm going to use them as intended. Protect my hands from heat. All right. Let's move this over. Okay, that can stay there for a second. I'll move this guy out of the way. The only downfall of working on a cart is I need to have I need to remember to put the brakes on, and I never do. All right, that's good enough. If that little bit gets in there, that little bit gets in there. I'm not going to worry my pretty little head about it. Okay, now I'm going to take this. I might actually put a little bit more red in here. It's not quite as red as I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is flatten it out. These are heat lamps that I set up. And we're going to do 2 more globs. 1, 2. That is the technical term, globs. How's it going over there, Mikey?
It is going. Cool. Seems like everything's working smoothly. You have an excellent connection going on with the with horizontal. Vertical, there seems to be an error there, but nothing to stop it from working, so
Okay.
we're good to go.
Cool beans. I like it when a good plan comes together. Now, I don't have to worry about getting color on these gloves because they're washable. And the color will come right off, which I wish they made a non-insulated pair because that would be epic for resin. These would be perfect for resin.
I have to say, I think you want insulated with deal and hot candy.
Yeah, for hot candy, but you don't need to have insulated for resin. All right, so I'm going to put this.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm going to put this right here by this lamp. And then we're going to take this guy. And hopefully okay, I think we're good as far as roly-poly-oly goes, so we can get rid of those.
Working at it. That's some tough candy.
Yeah, it likes to stick to the marble because the marble is colder than it. And I roll the whole table. I need to build brakes because the brakes on these things don't work very well. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Get most of the candy off of there. Put these over here. Oh, no, you don't, mister. Get this cleared off. There we go. Okay, now put these back over here so they're out of the way. And then I'm going to bring this guy over here. Oh, look, there's a bubble. There's a bubble. I love it when there's bubbles because that's fun to play with. Oh, they didn't snap. Sad day. Okay, So we're gonna take and just kind of get this started. And what I'm going to do, because this is bigger than my hook can handle, because the person that was supposed to make me my hook has not made my hook yet. So if anybody knows I can get a hook other than that little dinky guy over there, I'm going to divide this probably in half. Yeah, I think in half will work. And that way I'm not overloading my hook with something hot and it will stick. So just pinch it in half like that.
Oh yeah, it's working fine. The stream is doing pretty well.
Good deal. I was worried about going live on vertical and horizontal at the same time, because I know we've had weak internet in the past. So, all right, we're going to put this there. We'll bring this guy back over here. There we go. And I'm just going to let's get these out of the way. Come on. Come on. There you go. Put that up. There we go. Now, I think we're almost good enough for the hook. Okay.
Is it time for the hook?
It is almost time for the hook. I just don't want it to have too much droop, because then I'll just fall off the hook as soon as I put it on there. And plus, you know what, the other thing I needed to do, and I forgot to do it, I'm going to do that real quick right now. Take a little bit of my wax from waxing my canvas. And we're going to just kind of wax this guy. Woohoo! Not too shabby for a girl. Reflexes. Cat-like reflexes. Well, Catwoman was a woman, so, you know, cat-like reflexes. All right. Hopefully that will help so it doesn't stick. If not, we'll try it again. We'll put more wax on the brush. All right, I need another drink, and I'm going to wash my hands. All right, where did my drink go? There it is. It's just cranberry juice. Well, cranberry and orange juice. No alcohol till 5 o'clock. And yes, I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but I don't play that game. also trying to get the red food coloring off my hand before it sets in, but I think it already has. I should have two pairs of canvas gloves coming, because no one in Texas believes in having old school canvas gloves anymore. We've been to every store that could possibly have them, and the only place we didn't check was the feed stores. That's about the only place we haven't checked.
That's true. Find something there.
Bees are staying nice and warm, which makes me happy. All right, let's try this. Saying a little prayer to the candy gods.
Tiny little hook, eh?
It's like trying to get to England in a rowboat.
Could you imagine like a hook that looks like a dragon? Amazing.
Yeah,
One could dream.
one can dream. I just, you know what? I'd be happy with just a piece of metal that's food safe, that I can hook my candy on, that holds more than a pound of sugar.
Right.
Because this right here, let's see, my batch is a little over 4 pounds. So this is like 1.5 pounds.
Gotta start small, eh?
Well, no. I don't, if I had a hook, I could have had this all pulled already. But we make do with what we got. And this is easier than hand pulling because I can let gravity do half the work. Oopa, oopa. No, there you go. Good job. Almost there. Okay, come on. Sad thing is, we gotta do this again with the other junk. Ugh. Well, makes for more watch time, right? Right.
I like how you can see the color change somewhat as you add the air to it.
It's a lot of fun. I like how it changes too. All right. One more. One more for good measure, because I don't want it to get too hard. And I don't want it to stick. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, got that one. Now, I'll put this right about here so it stays warm. This one's almost ready to go. Just gonna give it a couple of twists so we get those edges. And if anybody says that I'm fat and out of shape, I'd like to see them do this. Roar. I mean, round is a shape. I mean, really, if we're gonna get really technical with it, round is a shape. And I'm definitely round.
I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
At least I'm not damn. And this is his name, Gabriel Iglesias. Okay. My hands already need a break. My thumb is cramping of all the weird things to cramp. But at least it's better than when I first started.
How's the heat with it?
I don't even, the heat I feel is coming in my face, coming off the candy to my face. I don't even feel the heat on my gloves.
Those gloves work like a champ, man. Great.
I need to get a large though. These are mediums. I think I need to get a large so I have a little bit more wiggle room. It'll come off. So I got a little close to the front there. I keep saying I'm going to turn this into my apron hook. So I'm going to need a lot of aprons because this is a big hook for just an apron.
I wish I could somehow like transmit the smells, man. It's amazing.
When they come up with smell-o-vision, then AI will even be screwed. Although there's some things I'd rather not smell. But, you know. I do have other things on my wish list other than a hook that would help build our little business. I have a link for that. If you're watching on the horizontal stream, they're in the description. YouTube Shorts, it's in the description, but you'd have to cut and paste, and who wants to do that? But they're there. There's an Amazon wish list. There's also, because I'm not monetized, you can't do super chats, but you can leave a tip on my coffee page. Okay, one more, and I think we're good here. Give it one good long stretch. There we go. Put the nub and nub together. You know, these heat lamps are working so well, I might not even need the thingamabob over there. What's it called? Electric fry pan. Okay, time to take these gloves off. Whew. And put them over there. Give my hands a break for a second. I'm gonna grab a pair of my medium gloves. How's it going over there?
It's going. No one's commented yet. Please leave us a comment if you're curious about anything, you know?
Yeah, ask your questions. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put a pair of gloves on underneath these other gloves just to help with the heat a little bit. Plus these gloves are a little bit big because I have little tiny hands. I'm like 5'11", wear a size 7. Shoes, wear a size, like, I think it's 8 gloves. All right. So we're going to take this, I'm going to turn this, whoop, you stay right where I put you, sir. Okay, don't be that way. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this in the other pot real quick just to warm it up. Maybe. Doesn't want to stay. There we go. And I wrap it with a Silpat that's already warm. That just kind of helps it get started. All right, so this. So let's cut this in half. There we go. What's that?
Oh, it's looking great over here. No problems whatsoever.
Sweet. That's what I like to hear. All right. So take this. And okay. Let's put a third one in here. It might disappear, but
Looks like we're fluctuating between 9.5 and 11 megabits per second.
okay. I need a little bit of water. I need to get a little sponge so I can just have a sponge handy. So it just stays sticky. Because now, let's use this as a clean towel. There we go. And I'm kind of squish it down again because it got kind of big. There we go. So, excuse my cough. We're going to grab this guy and this guy. Excuse me. Like I said, oh, that's kind of slippery, eh? Let's try. This guy. Let's see. Well, you know what? It's slippery because it has oil on it. You know what? We're just going to put it here. Maybe it'll start sticking. There we go. Alright. So, this end see if we can there we go. So put these into. There we go. I think I'll move this down a little bit. Put that right there. Okay. Yep. So we'll take these and we'll twist them. Okay. Oh, I got a little thin, but that's okay. Well, after that sour apple fiasco, I'm grateful something's going right. So far, knock on wood.
So are you gonna do the little peppermint pillows, or are these gonna be candy canes?
These are going to be cut rock. So I'm going to take the chink chinker and cut them, hopefully. Now that I've got the thicker bars, I'm hoping I can get it to stay where I want it. I will make a couple of candy canes though, just to give it a shot. I'm not real confident in my candy cane skills, but I'm willing to give it a whirl.
Best way to learn, eh?
Yeah, trial by fire.
Exactly. I mean, you're already dealing with molten sugar, so you're halfway there. Not anymore, but
Right?
looking awesome.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. Now we're going to take this little chunk and turn it into some samples because it got really thin right there. So the little pillows will be samples. Now I don't know what's warmer, the heat lamps or the big light. Oh, this guy got really thick though. Let's see what we can do with him over here.
Oh, is the big light, like you can feel the warmth of that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So the next project, other than amping up the live stream stuff and getting more candies made for markets, is going to be making my own, what do you call it? Batch roller. I have a plan. There we go. I just need to be confident enough in my electric skills. Oh, he's still a little chubby. There we go. Let's put him in here. So hopefully these will cut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go for how many ever we can get out of this. Because there's 14.
That's a lot of peppermint.
Okay, so I'm going to take this and try and get a couple more on here, and then I'll put it over on the stove now that the stove is cooled off. But I wanted to get one of those sill pads out from underneath it. There we go, that kind of helps. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these out. Maybe. Ah, thwarted you. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. I probably could get 5 more. I'm going to take this one off too. That way it doesn't keep any heat. And I was hoping they'd roll more freely. Yeah, they do. What are you doing over there? What are you breaking over there now?
Wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
Totally wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. Monkeys fly. All right, let's do a couple more here.
Amazing how much candy you can get out of a big block like that.
Yeah, you can get a lot of candy out of it. So it's a little over 4 pounds of granulated sugar and corn syrup. So uh-oh, that one got a little thin. So let's put him back underneath here and cut him off here. Give him a pull here. There we go. Now he's about the right size. Still a little on the thin side, so you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna leave him right here. And we'll cut him in a minute. see if we can get one more before we make. Let's see what we got here. Let's put him in the this guy, warm him up a little bit more because he's starting to get cold. We don't want our candy cold just yet. You stay back on there. There we go. So this guy ain't turning. Why ain't you turning? Because you're smaller than the rest of them, that's why. That's okay. Alright, let's put this over on the stove where it's cooler. And then I'll leave this here. So how long is this? That's 6 inches. It's about 9 inches long. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's one candy cane. Well, that didn't work as well as it's supposed to. Let's get you back under there. And I think let's get you back under there. I'll put him right here. He's a little bit bigger. Hey now. What do you think of the candy canes, Kiki?
Look at those. Those are so cool. I want one.
So let's see. I like this kind of these two sizes. So that is 5, so about 7 inches. So well, go big or stay home.
So what's like the standard size for candy cane?
I don't know if there's a standard size. So that's 6, 7. I'm gonna do it this way. Cut there.
Yeah, those candy canes, beautiful.
Let's see if we can keep this, move this down a little bit. There we go. This one's a little skinny. It's all right. Forgot to twist it. There we go. That one's a little skinny. He's all right. Don't make fun of him. No body shaming here. Got the 2 skinny guys. Got Larry, Moe, and Curly.
No comments quite yet. Well, I'll let you know when they do come.
Okay. So, you know what would be helpful is to have some kind of measuring thing here. So I could just go boop. I wonder if I could put a magnet on the back side of this and have it be strong enough to hold this. So I can use that as a measuring.
You can use one of those metal rulers too.
Hmm?
And you can use one of those metal rulers too with a magnet.
Mm-hmm. Well, the non-cork backed ones.
Yes.
There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's good. I left him straight. I don't know why.
You just felt like it.
I just felt like it. All right. This guy's really hard, but let's see. Let's put him in the warmer for a minute.
Warmer over there, 'cause now I can see what you're up to.
What's that?
I'm glad you put the warmer over there, because now I can see what you're up to.
You don't want to see what I'm up to. These turned out really cute, though. I think for my first candy canes ever in my entire life. Well, no, I made them in culinary school, but that was a long ass time ago, so it might as well be a time, might as well be like forever ago. So, we're gonna move this. What happened to my little trays? Will it fit? Will it fit on this? By gosh, by golly, it does not.
So close.
But it's okay, because it's all going to slide to one side. It's all good. I just want that other tray, because it's got higher sides. So, what we're going to do here Let's see if these are cold enough. I'm going to let these sit for a minute. We're going to try out. Take these gloves off because I don't need them for this. Take these gloves off and give my hands a break. I'm just going to set them there. You get something to drink. The glass is empty, so I need to put more in it. How's the stream strength? Good deal.
So far, the stream's been hovering around 10 megabits per second.
Groovy. I like to hear that. So do cranberry orange again because I need the vitamin C.
Wow, making those cocktails already.
I'm not making cocktails.
I know what you're talking about.
It's only 3:30. Hello. None? You know, maybe 3:30 on a Sunday. Where I don't have anywhere to go, nothing to do. All right. I'm gonna take a quick break.
We'll be back in
2 seconds.
1 second.
1,000.
And we're back.
And we're back. All right. I'm gonna bring this over here. I need to. Okay. Technical difficulties. Not really difficulties, just we're doing a new stream setup, so neither one of us wants anything to crash, but you know what? We're at the point where, if it crashes, it crashes. We're going to see if we can do this chunk thing. We'll see. My hands are still a little damp. Trying to get a glove on. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, you know what? Let's just take this one off. We'll get a. This is why I have medium and I have large. We fix it?
Yep, we're good.
Good deal. What'd you have to set it to?
So I ended up having to replug the thing.
Okay.
Did that work? And we're back. And huzzah!
Huzzah!
Victory!
So you restarted it.
I think we applied a lot of the settings to the vertical stream, and it didn't really add anything or change anything until I pressed stop and restart,
Oh, on the vertical?
Vertical.
Okay.
Anyone watching this from the horizontal would be fine. It's just vertical.
Okay.
Just twice.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Let's turn this guy. Actually, let's just turn this whole kit and caboodle off. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's not that big of a deal. I've been studying. See, here's my issue. Is this thing keeps sliding. So.
Good old fashioned duct tape.
No, you can't use duct tape. It's not food safe.
Food safe duct tape?
Food safe duct tape, yeah. I don't think they make that kind of thing. You know what? We're gonna do this. No, these are hot.
Food safe duct tape seems like an excellent invention.
Sure, whatever you say.
I claimed the idea first, so. Whoa.
Let's take. Wipe off as much of the oil because there's still a little bit of residual oil on here. Is this gonna work? Maybe. Let's put this over in my little tray. You know what? That's so soft. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I wonder if these are just not cool enough.
A little tricky, eh?
I just wonder if they're not yeah, they're not cool enough yet. So we're just gonna have to, because it's supposed to be 90 degree and 90 degree. And they should shatter without. Maybe it's just too warm in here yet. Yeah.
I can open up some doors.
No, I don't want it to cool down too quick either. They feel cold. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Fire one.
Man down.
Yeah, it was just a little guy. Well, I'm gonna let them cool a little bit longer. So we'll do our taste test. And then go from there. That's gonna be a funny sound. So I'm gonna put these back over on the stove so they can cool, because it's still warm over here from the heat lamps and stuff. Because I don't even think. Yeah, see, I can still bend it with my hand. Okay. So that's not gonna work just yet. Let's put this back on here. And we'll try this again in a little bit. I do have a little bit left of the. And I don't want to put the cut rock in here just yet. Let's do it this way. Because these are samples. These are going to be Christmas canes. You know what we need is a fan. Just like a little fan to help that cool a little faster. I don't have any fans available right now. Not the one. Nah. I had to clean it all off so there's no dust flying and all that. So what we're going to do though is I'm going to move this over here. There we go. That way it's not hanging all higgly-piggly. So we got this guy. Yeah. Got this guy that we can still stretch. And we can turn him into little samples. Let's see. probably get, where'd my scissors go? Right there. Let's cut him there, and then I'll just come over here and cut little nuggets for samples. Or pillows. I like them. I like candy nuggets better.
Candy nuggets.
Yeah. Oops. Kind of squished that. There we go. And then so we can cut that right here. Turn this guy into a candy cane. Remember to twist him. I need to get a dowel. That's about, I don't even know how thick that is. So I know how far to roll him down. There we go. There's another candy cane. You can get one more out of here. Oh, nope. Can we get some pillows out of here? I think we can. It's gonna break right there. So let's just cut some little pillows. There we go. There we go. We'll put him over here, and he can go in the cut rock pile. There we go. Now we can unplug this guy, because I'm gonna make some food. But I'm really happy. We got cute little candy canes. Not very many. They're a little wonky.
I like the straight one.
I like the straight one too. I'm like, he stands out in a crowd, man. So, got a couple skinny guys, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're all unique.
Yeah.
Not made in a factory, so.
Well, and this is the first time I really made candy canes. I mean, I tried before, and so here's some samples. There we go. All right. You ready for a taste test?
Okay.
All right, let's get a couple small pieces of cut rock. Take the glasses off. You coming? Yes. Where are you going?
You're blocked off.
I did that on purpose. There you go. There you go.
Ooh, exciting.
Exciting.
It's like one of my favorites.
Peppermint. Cheers.
Wow. That's like a rich peppermint. I'm used to like the normal peppermint candies you can get.
Mm-hmm.
This one's nice. This was scary good.
Scary good?
Scary good.
What do you mean by scary
I
good?
can sit down and just pop one of these in my mouth.
Oh,
and just
so you're
keep
thinking
going.
you're going to eat the whole thing, the whole bag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't eat that much peppermint.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm a sucker for peppermint.
Well, not these peppermint.
Not these?
You'll get the chef snacks. But well,
These are
not,
good.
they are good. See, I like the little bit of vanilla in them because it helps temper that bite of peppermint. I mean, if you really like the bite of peppermint, then these peppermints aren't for you. But this still has a little bit of that bite, but it's not overwhelming. These aren't Altoids.
Yeah.
Altoids are like, whoa, make my eyes water, peppermint. These are subtle and soft, but still strong. They're not like kick you in the butt strong though. But they're like, I don't know. I don't like sour because I don't like that. But I like these because it's something that I can put in my mouth when I want to try and wake up, because peppermint is one of those lively essential oils where it helps wake you up. I could probably do this instead of coffee at least the first 15 minutes of the day.
That's
you know, eventually I'm going to need coffee, but because the caffeine. But I think these are going to be good.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay.
How about that?
There.
I
can
know
handle.
so.
You know so.
These are awesome.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're going to end this live stream, and I'm going to make something to eat, and then I'm going to make some cinnamon and one other one.
All right.
So
We'll head
go.
back the other direction.
I don't know why you're going all the way around. He goes all the way around just so you can go to the... Silly man. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and Mikey. I appreciate you. Remember...